Okay, yeah, yeah. Sorry. I think it's kind of funny here. Um, got up, I took a little nap. Got out early this morning, was working, got tired, whatever, and took a nap. Oh, woke up and oh, so y'all didn't sorry. So woke up, uh, went over to check on one of Tara's burned friends that are now my friend. Uh, and I think this is funny. She turns around and burns these people because they call her out for her bullshit, about how she treats me or whatever. And now apparently she's flipping out because they're like, hey, and I'm making friends with them now because we're both in the same boat, more or less, but whatever. So I had a nasty message and I went over to try to look at the account and the account's already gone. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't it doesn't matter or whatever. Some weird name sent me a message and basically warning me that all these videos I'm posting and these text messages and pictures and all these things are so harmful to Tara and blah blah blah, and I'm going to regret it. Well, first of all, what's harmful, to me, huh? Help me out here, will you? Could you guys seem to jump for joy that, oh, Bill's a bad guy and blah 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 and talk a bunch of shit about me? Apparently, did I hear? But then I tell the truth about Tara in her own words. I'm just playing videos of her talking, man. And that's somehow bad for Tara? You people are delusional. Let me tell you something I regret, since we're going to talk about regret. 1 year into our marriage or so, I was working as a mechanic. I was also trying to borrow money to basically open Pep Boys up there, believe it or not. Big loan we were trying to get. Bunch of us working on it. So I worked 8 hours a day doing that. I don't know how many hours per night trying to put together that loan package and show that we could do this. We were so dang low on money, we were eating ramen noodles. And Tara wanted to go see Robert Plant. I said, we can't afford that. $18.50 is what the ticket cost. That's okay. I'll go with one of my ex-boyfriends. And I was like, I don't know that I like this. So I sat them both down and talked to them. They swore there wasn't nothing going to happen. Well, she comes rolling in about 7 o'clock in the morning, a little disheveled from being fucked in a hotel room all night by her ex-boyfriend for an $18.50 ticket to Robert Plant. You know what I regret? I forgave her for that. There's regret for you. You know what I regretted next? Our roommate moved out because she tried to sleep with him. You know what I regret next? After we lost that place to live, we had to move in up here on Fort Worth Drive with William Lamb, Robert Lamb, whatever his name was. I confided in him as a friend, and he used that against me to sleep with my wife for Chinese dinner. Yeah, and I forgave her for that. I regret that. You're right, I do. I'm full of regret. Then, of course, when he moved out, due to the fact that, yeah. So we moved in on Fish Trap Road. So, Tara convinced Tammy and Hank that I beat her every night, whatever. She was trying to sleep. Well, she was kind of trying to sleep with Hank's brother, and didn't sleep with Hank's brother, but then took a tennis shoe and beat her own face in, hung out the window crying, saying I beat her. Tried to file charges on me for assault, family violence. Yeah, I regret that I forgave her for that. She spent 3 days in involuntary commitment for that. You think I'd have figured it out by then, right? So there's some more regret for you. I regret that I forgave her for sleeping with Jeff Knowles. Oh, but that's okay. We were separated. But then she fooled me into thinking that I should regret sleeping with a little girl that's younger than her, prettier than her too, really, built better. Made me feel bad about it. So there's some more regret. I regret that I let her start hoarding animals and clothes, not clean the house, blaming me for it. You wanna know when I quit paying for the bills at the house? Here's more regret for you. I came home, she had decided to redecorate the house. She'd cover the walls with bamboo, tiki bamboo crap, and it looked like, I don't know what the place looked like. It was fucking horrible. I had pictures of it. It was, yeah. I said, hey, either I get some say in how this house is decorated, or I ain't paying for nothing. She goes, fine. Bet you she forgot to tell you about that, didn't she? What I regret is saying, you know what? I think we're done. Then we moved to Boyd because we lost that house too. I'm sure she's told you how I caused that to happen, something, whatever. I regret when we got down there and she started pulling her shit, started doing massive amounts of drugs. Literally, we're sitting there watching her try to cook, and she's literally falling into the fire of the stove, passing out from being so stoned. She was going right down the fucking path that Suzanne was doing. I said, man, I can't do this no more. Stop it. She didn't. Then they planned to murder me. And yeah, you can just joke. Oh, it's just a joke. Just a joke. They broke into that house too. Oh, Suzanne talked me into it. Well, thank God she didn't talk you into murdering me. But she was about that close. What I regret is when Tara realized that and asked me to help her escape from there. I posted the text messages on there. That's the things you're complaining about. Yeah, I regret that. You better regret it. Now, I regret that I allowed every single value I would hold in a marriage to go right down the damn toilet and not do something about it. I regret that. I regret that I allowed her to manipulate me because I loved her. Yeah, I'm full of regret. You can trust me. I am. But the one thing that regret has done for me is made sure that when she fails this time, because she always will, she always does, you people won't see through it. I don't care about who and what she really is. Oh, I'm better. I'm a different person now. No, you've only gotten better at trying to hide exactly who the hell you are. I'll give you that. But when you fail this time, I ain't going to be there to help you no more because I will not regret another moment of my life wasted. So there you go. There's my regret. 37 years of regret. I'll never get those days back. And when I look at how much good time versus pain and suffering I've been through with that woman, yeah, I've got a lot of regret. Whole lot of it. So if you people want to keep sending me nasty messages, just go right ahead. Go right ahead. Because I know this much. When she does fail and I tell her down, I wonder how many of you are going to really be there and let her move in and do all this crazy cat shit at your house.